Hello everyone and welcome back to GamingDroid and welcome back to Sevtech Ages as we turn up. I did a little bit of work again off, it's my time. I did a little bit of work again off stream, just getting a few things sorted and set up and doing a few things. You may notice I have gold chests now. In the a quick cascade, at the end of last stream, we were over here and we'd found gold and iron, and we dug down to the gold. I was digging up some gold. I ended up getting myself about 4 stacks of gold, and we smelted that up. We still have our iron, which I ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks of. Hey Karumi, hey Tony, hey Tapias, hello Savage and Quick Cascade, Stardust, welcome to the stream. We got some more coal. We've got lapis and things, but I ended up getting plenty of iron from this iron ore deposit. I got grounded again. Ah, Star. Why you keep getting grounded? But where we are now is we are in Age 2, and we are down here. So, iron. Solid fuels only get you so far. Craft and place a porcelain or seared tank beneath your melter to melt iron or other materials. Higher temperatures. Note you'll need a current fuel source run out, or break and replace the melter to see the new temperature. So this is where we're at the moment. I'm currently just melting down some more gold. I might actually just take that gold out. Thank you very much, dude. This is Sevtech Quick Cascade. So we are currently just melting things down, melting down this gold. Hopefully we'll have enough to make locks. But what we need is we need a porcelain tank. So if we look up porcelain, to make a porcelain tank we need a clay barrel and porcelain brick. So porcelain brick, pretty easy to get hold of. We use a mixture of your parents are either you're going to have to stop doing that, or your parents are going to have to sort of realise that you're just going to keep doing it regardless of what they want. So, and there's our clay barrel. So I prepped this before stream. Can you believe? And there we go. There is our porcelain tank. The porcelain tank acts as a liquid fuel source for the melter. Let's see how many more we need. Actually, that is... yeah, we'll give up on that much gold. I don't think I really care about that much gold. So we need to break both of these. And actually, I made a mistake. I thought I had a porcelain... so I don't think this will work, because I think the two things have to be the same. Yeah, I have to make a seared one. My mistake. I thought I had to make a porcelain one, but I have to make a seared one. That's okay. That's actually fine. Because I was prepping to make a set of seared things anyway, so I've got plenty of seared brick. So quick charcoal. Nope, the gold doesn't go in there. The gold goes in there and in there, respectively. So we need to make another clay barrel. That's fine. We have some clay here. And if memory serves, that's a clay barrel. As you can see, I've done some sorting. Grounded me for lying about hanging out with him. They grounded you for lying about it or for hanging out with him. Happy one day past your birthday. Thank you very much, Quick Cascade. Mod pack is Sevtech. Yes, yes it is. Whoop, whoop. And clay barrel. So we'll make a seared tank instead, and then that will make us a unit. And we can start melting iron. But to melt iron, of course, we need lava. So we're going to have to go on a little bit of a quest for some lava. Got 2 buckets. So where are we going to find some lava? We could find some lava underground, of course. Or we could go on a little explore. I think there might be lava up on top of this plateau, which is to that direction. That direction? That direction. So, up and over the fence. Let's go. And lie about not hanging out with him. Ah, I see. Because the thing is, like, if they're more concerned about you lying than hanging out with him, that's technically a good sign. If they're more concerned with you hanging out with him and or hanging out with them and not with lying, then yeah, it's still a problem. See, I could actually turn off the auto step now, but I actually found myself quite liking the auto step in this mod pack now. Just due to kind of getting used to it and getting the experience of running an auto step mod pack. So I think there should be lava up on top of here somewhere. There's water, which is not what we need. I know that. I know that. But it's one of these things where you have to read stuff into what people say and do in life, and them getting upset about you lying and making that the issue might be a good thing in the... Come on. Surely there's some lava up on top of here. There's usually lava up on top of these things. Although it doesn't look like there's What on earth hit me? That was weird. I kind of took damage in midair. That was freaky. So yeah, we need lava. We can start smelting iron. That will help us get the iron bits and pieces, and that will allow us to mine rock crystal. Because last time we were at the rock crystals, we couldn't mine them, unfortunately. And rock crystals is the kind of advancement thing. Now, we can also start work on the Between Lands. The Between Lands are, for those people who want a mod pack that basically adds a lot of new elements to Minecraft, yeah, Between Lands mod pack is crazy. I was also thinking of doing a recorded series of Modern Skyblock 3. Because the Sky Resources thing is an interesting variant from what I usually play, which is X and Hilo packs. So I was thinking of doing maybe a Modern Skyblock 3 mod pack sort of video run through, which would allow me to cut out a lot of the... I mean, I'm already doing stuff off stream, but would allow me to cut out a lot of the stuff from the kind of grindy sections of it for the videos. You are a bear. You're coming for me, aren't you? Yes, yes you are. Thankfully, it apparently runs at pretty much exactly the same speed as me, which makes it quite easy to escape from. Has anyone seen lava yet? So there's some copper up here, which is nice to know. There's an owl. Not really sure why they've put owls in this game, but apparently this is an area that has a lot of them. Come on, lava. Lava, lava, lava. Maybe a case of actually just digging down and finding lava underground at this rate. I'm sure I saw lava previously. Feathers and an owl egg and 2 bear claws. Hey, Jazdu, welcome to the stream. Yo, tomorrow's my birthday, and right now I'm wearing a mouthguard because I might get locked. Why might you get lockjaw? What have you done to give yourself lockjaw, Pele? Hey, Jazdu. Okay, so this is a place where we can farm Between Lands portal elements. Now, the Between Land portal elements are reasonably hard to find, so I kind of want to get iron armor before I do that. Or not hard to find, they're right there, but they're hard to get hold of because of the fighting involved. Ooh, another rock crystal location, right next to a Shoggoth den. Shoggoth and rock crystal. Jock crystal. Sorry, I was work. No, it's okay. No need to apologise for anything. I don't know why people ever see the need to apologise to me. I am not worthy of the apologies. I am just me, scummy droid, being scum. SCP. Why do people always seem to like... Is there a thing somewhere that I've accidentally put down that says, please recommend games? Because I genuinely don't need game recommendations. I genuinely don't need them. And yet, everyone seems to recommend games. Like, I don't know if I've accidentally written down somewhere that I want games recommended to me or something. Lots of people like SCP, dude. Ooh, I am out of food. Where's my bread? There's my bread. Ooh, I see lava. It's not a lot of lava, but I see lava. Lava, 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 chameleon. I want your lava. Your lockjaw happens because you take certain medications. Ah. See. And yes, I paraphrased. So you take medications that can cause lockjaw. Well, that sucks. I take certain medications that can cause all sorts of problems, so I sympathise with you and your medication issues. Well, I think we're justified in dealing with this lava because this lava is killing things, so... This is assault lava. Do not stand on top of the lava, you stupid creatures. So, we have a bucket of lava at the very least. And that lava was right next to flowing water. And yes, you can actually reduce your fall damage by firing off at a slight angle. And you take certain... Hey, Bad Wolfoo. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Wolfie? I hate SCP. I don't. It's not the sort of thing I would particularly like playing, I think. It's not my sort of game. It's too kind of generic horror orientated, but... At the same time, like, I don't have anything against SCP. Bad Wolf was playing some Gmod with DJ Liamak and playing some horror things on Gmod. It's not that I dislike horror games because they're scary, I just dislike horror games because I don't find them interesting. The horror games I have played have been pretty decent ones. Good man, just saw you fly. I am left flying. Ooh, lava. Second lava. SCP remake looks good. See, this is the weird situation we're in now, where people are remaking video games that were just like silly little kind of engine rabbit video games. And it's like, why are people remaking that crap? Like, there are plenty of really, really good... Hey, Real Drago over on Twitch, welcome to the stream. For some reason, my Restream chat says I have 400 people watching, and that is a lie. Restream chat is lying to me. So this time round, I actually don't know how many people are watching. After yesterday, I gave people such gyps saying I know how many people are watching, people don't have to tell me. Oh, come on. Oh. I think in the update to this mod pack, they've added a food cost to using the sword to jump like that. By the looks of it. So I want to head in this direction. I have one person watching on Twitch. I have, I think, 4 people watching on YouTube at the moment. 4 or 5 people watching on YouTube at the moment. Cannonball! Oh! And I just tend to play the games I like to play, and if people want to watch, people can watch. 6 on YouTube. Ooh, 6 people watching on YouTube. Wow. Much thank you to all the people watching. Hello, how are you all doing? How are your days being? I remember when you did Terraria. I did do Terraria. I quite enjoyed Terraria, right up until the community ruined it for me. That was yesterday during stream, people were asking me for examples of games that were ruined by their communities. Terraria. Terraria is a game where if you are a person who isn't a full-time only stream Terraria person, Terraria is a community that rips you to pieces. Terraria basically hates on people that aren't full-time Terraria streamers. The Terraria community does. So, yeah. There we go. People asked for examples. I just thought of one. What type of movies does Droid like? Droid likes all sorts of movies. Droid is a big fan of happy movies. And when I say happy movies, I mean things like you've got the Disney classics, you've got movies by Pixar, movies by Walt Studios, movies by Warner Brothers. We've got the Ghibli movies. I'm a big fan of the Ghibli movies. But then I also like some very serious stuff, things like Silent Voice, things about sacrifice and stuff that's well dramatized. Not a big fan of horror movies. Action movies are okay. I like myself a good kung fu movie every now and then. Sci-fi? Sci-fi is good. I prefer sci-fi books to sci-fi movies for the most part, though. I prefer sci-fi books to sci-fi movies for the most part. Oh yeah, I also haven't shown you guys my farm. So I got buckets at the end of last stream, or sort of midpoint of last stream, and I said, I love having Enderman. Enderman totems are great. I got buckets at the end of last stream and said I'd set up a farm. So yeah, I've set up a farm. I have tomato steaks and chili pepper steaks. I've got rice, hemp, coffee, beetroot, carrot, potato, and wheat, and then I've got my fruit farm as well. Most of the time I prefer book. Yeah. I think a lot of times sci-fi movies are disappointing to people who have read sci-fi books just because of how much they have to leave out. And it's not the fault of the movie per se that they have to leave so much stuff out. It's just what happens. I don't think food is a problem. I think we're pretty good for food. Speaking of which, how are we? God damn it! Is that everything I had on me? I think I had more than that on me, but possibly not. I wish I could get rid of this bucket. That button. Because I click on that button several times by accident. Okay, so we have fuel now. No fuel found, which is rubbish. There's fuel there. I saw Ready Player One. It's so different to the book. Yeah, and that does tend to disappoint people quite a lot. And I can understand why. Like, a lot of sci-fi books are really, really good, and then you watch the movie and it's... Eh. Actually, I tell you something we have to do. We have to make a casting bench, we have to make a bucket mold, because otherwise that's going to get full up and we're going to run out of lava before we have a actual bucket for it. So let's make a casting bench. Let's grab 2 gold out of here. And let's make a stone bucket. Stone. 1, 2, 3. Let's make ourselves a stone bucket. And we can make ourselves a bucket mold. Tron Legacy. See, Tron Legacy was okay, but that's the problem. The Tron books were really good. The Tron story is really good. The Legacy movie was okay. It's like there are certain adaptations of manga that people think are okay, but that's the problem. They're okay. The mangas were amazing. The book itself was okay. What looks like something a mod would say? Ah, yeah. I don't read. Then you are missing out on a huge amount of things, Jazz. You are missing out on a huge amount of amazing things. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to take some of this and we're going to look up uses. Now I want a tank. That's a sealed window. Retains liquid when broken. So we can make tanks with Seed glass doesn't store liquid. We can make tanks with 5 glass and 4 of these, so that's fine. We can make a tank like this. So when we have a bucket, we can go and collect lava, we can find lava. And in fact, while this is smelting up and making us iron, I think I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start a little mine to see if I can get some lava. I'm watching you on YouTube as well as Twitch. Awesome. Do I have torches on me? I have my torch launcher. Oh, this thing is awesome. Someone recommended this to me on Twitter via DM. And this is a thing called a torch launcher. And I was like, okay, I'll have a look at it. It's made of 2 blocks of coal and some gold. So it's made of coal and gold, which is moderately expensive. 2 gold ingots, sorry. 2 blocks of coal and 2 gold ingots. But you can do this. Pow. You can fire torches with it that just become regular torches. And it has 256 torches inside itself, which is just amazing. Hey, Evo. Welcome to the stream. Or should I say, real dragons. I have to listen to... Why is it... You have to listen to audiobooks in order to read. Is it that you are actually physically incapable of reading, dude? If so, that's interesting. Have you thought about taking an additional educational class? Because as an adult, you can learn to read. Game, why for you lag? Maybe you're having connection issues. Seriously? What on earth is going wrong with this game at the moment that is lagging that heavily? Game? No. Do not do this to me. Hey, Ender Guy Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I updated the game recently, and I'm mildly concerned the update has broken something. 1 second, guys. Just let me check to see what is draining my CPU or whatever it is. Why on earth is Minecraft using 6,000 megabytes just to... Minecraft, cut it out. I think I might be having a memory leak. I'm dropping the number of chunks that Minecraft can see, because that will compensate for the memory leak somewhat. You have a potato, Jazz. You are playing on a potato. Yeah, I have 16 gigabytes of RAM, but Minecraft can only cope with 6, which is frustrating. I wish they would update the Java Minecraft runs on so that it can cope with more than 6 megabytes of RAM. I never said Mojang had Minecraft, although Mojang is still technically copyrighted to Minecraft, to Mojang. Minecraft is still technically copyrighted to Mojang. He just basically surrendered it to Microsoft, and sort of he's not involved in its development anymore. But it technically still has his name slapped all over it, which is why people still get pissy at Mojang if something goes wrong in it. But it's like Gabe Newell. Gabe Newell has nothing really to do with Steam games anymore. But people always go, oh, for God's sake, Gabe, why is this broken? I have a feeling that's slate, so probably not actually. I'm forced to use a school computer because I broke my laptop, so yeah. Wow. How did you break your laptop, dude? You need to get more Bitcoin so you can buy a laptop. Oh, Bitcoins and cryptocurrencies. I despise the existence of them because they are... Just like loot boxes, they're a kind of legalized gambling. You rage a lot. Then you need to learn to control your rage if you rage so much that you break your own property. In fact, you need to learn to rage if you break any property, because if you break other people's property, you're going to get in trouble with the police, and if you break your own property when you're an adult, that's going to be a major problem, because you're going to run out of property to break. Now we begin the search for lava. I can hear water, and usually this deep underground, water and lava tend to go a little bit hand in hand. Raged at game on Roblox. Ah, so there's lava pops to my left. This is why I have this little thing on down here, the audio description down in this corner here, because it tells me when there is certain sounds in certain directions. So I need to refresh my pick. Thankfully, I have plenty of these. I also, while I was off stream, by the way, for those people who were here last stream and are interested in this, I also upgraded my arrows from wood to reed, because reed gives me, instead of having 15 shots, I have 42 shots, which is just far, far more convenient. So the water is above me. I have a feeling the lava is about to be above me very soon. Hello, water. Oh, is it just going to be a little bit of lava? I kind of need a lava vein. Where are the views you have for? Guys, seriously, you don't need to expundiate on how many people I have watching. It's fine. Aha! We do have lots of lava. Excellent. Oh. There we go. So that's all trapped up so it's not going to flow on top of me. And now I just have to figure out what is the best way to... Hey, Drago. Hey, Zana. How you doing? I'm melting iron back at home, but I'm kind of in need of lava. And I'm getting so... Why is Minecraft using up all of the memory? That is such a terrible memory leak at the moment, and I have no idea why I've got such a bad memory leak. How you doing, Zana? You have a girlfriend, can you send a picture of your girlfriend and you on Steam? Of Nojia. Why do you want a picture of my girlfriend, dude? Like, mildly creepy stalker vibes going on there. Gotta go watch Ninja. Okie dokie, Real Drogos. Thank you very much for popping into the stream. Much appreciated. So, now we have a source of reliable lava near the base. I want to fly and die. Okay. That is a spade, not a pickaxe. God damn it, stop trying to mine with a spade, droid. Games. See, that's not my internet. That's literally just the game lagging out for some weird reason. I have no idea why either, which is very frustrating. You have a she-wolf! Excellent! I'm glad you have found a partner at last, Bad Wolf. For all of those ladies that think Bad Wolf is undateable, one of you's finally taken him off the market. You can all send your condolences to her at She-Wolf on Twitter. That's not actually his partner, by the way. Before everyone does send condolences to She-Wolf on Twitter and she gets really, really annoyed. And yes, I'm an ass, I know. So going on that show about people who are impossible to date was really actually worthwhile, Bad. Sevtech Ender. Sevtech. S-E-V-T-E-C-H. Sevtech. Whenever I play a mod pack, I always put the mod pack title in the stream title. That way people know what mod pack I'm playing. Mod pack. Mod pack. Yay! I am now comfortable with my pickaxe. But yeah, it's one of these things where I have always and will always give the same recommendation to people who say they don't have a partner and they're lonely. Stop looking for one. If you're looking for a partner, all you end up doing is dating people who are available. And that just doesn't end well. Like, if you're dating someone because they're available, then it's not a decent relationship. You should date someone because they're the right person to date for you. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. I like my little pew pew torch gun. I like my torch gun. It is very torch much wow. Let's repair that. Hey, Jazz, welcome back. How's Ninja doing? Like myself, I am currently dating Zana, and we ended up in a relationship basically because we were the two nutters on shift, and that's gone really well. It's good to be nuts. What's this talk about dating? Have I got a better way of making glass now I'm in age 2? See, I wasn't having this lag earlier. Ooh, I can make glass in a stoked crucible using sand. Bellows. What do I need for bellows? Can I make myself a set of bellows? Hobosexual. Hobosexual, you go from one partner to the next. I see. Waited 4 years and the right one came along. Wow, Bad Wolf, you waited 4 years for a partner. I waited 6 years before finding Droid. Aww. I think my previous partner before Zana was like 7 or 8 years before Zana. Before I met Zana. Okay, so we can make the belt very easily. The gear's easy enough. We can use wet tanned hide, which isn't too hard to make. And siding. So yeah, we can make a bellows. So what do we need? We need leather. We're also going to need some hide. We're going to need to make wet tan hide. And if we want to make wet tan hide, we're going to need some salt. And we're going to need to make ourselves some resin. Which means we're going to need some of this. We're also going to need some sidings, which I appear to have run out of. So we can go and make some more sidings easily enough. So, this to make resin, I believe we have to grind it. Yes, so we can go and do the sidings and the grinding at the same time. So you need to grind up in there to make resin. Oh, that's where my saw is. Don't walk on the saw, droid. Exactly. Hey, Carl. People get far too fixated on being with particular kinds of people. Even the kind of classification of things as like particular sexual preferences, it's like, no, that's your sexual preference at the moment. Doesn't mean it's always going to be your sexual preference. That'll do. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with being gay at all. I need my work blade. Yeah, I have a feeling it's something to do with the most recent update in Sevtech, because I was not getting this lag previously with Sevtech. Let's put that away. Where are my stirry bowls? My stirry bowls. 1, 2, 3. And a salt. And we also need another hide. I've got a sheep hide. That'll do. Because we might as well do it all while we're here. And that gave me 3 instead of 2, so I've still got 1 too many. And a salt. So do I have any other hide I can use that's going to give me 2? What about cow hide? Are you going to give me 2 or 3? You're going to give me 4. God damn you. If you're hiding and you know it, clap your hands, sang the serial killer. I'd love that joke, the hiding and you know it, clap your hands joke. About a serial killer hunting people and singing, if you're hiding and you know it, clap your hands. 6. Well, looks like I'm never actually going to get the right number. You've got to love yourself before you can love another. See, I tried that, but I just got arrested on the train. Why are you lagging, game? God damn you! Sevtech, why you do this to me? Sevtech, why you do this? Oh, wait a second. Is it you? What are you doing, Windows? Stop, Windows, stop doing the things. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, we don't do that. We have to... Do we have to dry them first? Use of salted hide. Yeah, we need to dry the salted hide first. One, 2, 3... 6, 7... I need another one of those. I wasn't complaining, I was mentioning. What do you mean by fun commands? I have the cake command. Yeah, the whole Java disablement thing is slightly getting on my tits with Windows at the moment. For people who play Minecraft, who actually like, you know, Minecraft, the whole, it disables Java every time. every time you refresh your windows is mildly irritating. What, don't you like Nightbot cake? Nightbot cake is delicious. You should definitely eat some Nightbot cake. What, Ender? They want some of my tasty, tasty soup. Yeah, they definitely want some of my tasty, tasty soup. Let's go and have a look at our Dark Craft, our Abyssal Craft. Ooh, we've had Shoggoths. That's not good. I hope the Shoggoth is not still around. Shoggoths can quite easily kill me. In fact, Shoggoths could quite easily kill someone who was wearing iron armor. So we're just going to get rid of the Shoggoth ooze. And hope the Shoggoth is not around. And that's how we deal with archers. Sort of. Oop. And... hey, animals. Bye, animals. If I had a good comp, I would likely make a fan art, but my comp sucks. Fair enough. I do not require the fan arts. There we go. So that's now dried. So we've put salt on it, and it's cured. So we've got cured leather. We now need to tan the leather. Hush you. See, this is what I have to put up with. She's just every time I make a mistake, she's on me, just like telling me off, and saying how badly I did. I see, it's just like so just such a mean person. I am being silly, by the way, guys. Very, very silly. She's nothing but supportive. And you guys know you like your leather wet. You give as good as you get. Remember, you gave me games just to laugh at me falling off edges. That is true. I did give Zana like 3 games just because I thought it would be funny watching her fall off the edge. And you know what, Zana? It was really funny watching you fall off the edge. One second, guys. Just got to sneeze. And I'm back from sneezing terribly, terribly loudly into my microphone. Thankfully, you guys couldn't hear me sneeze terribly, terribly loudly. 1, 2 belts. Excelente. Oh no, you've triggered the jazz. So we've got 2 belts. We've got 3 of those. We just need a gear, which is sticks and wood and glue. We can make the gear nice and easily. We could use buffalo teeth, but we don't need to. And ta-da! Then if we grab a cobblestone, we can make ourselves a lever, because we kind of need the lever for what we're going to do. And excellent, eh? So the problem we're going to have is this is going to be a little bit hard to automate. Automate. English droid English. Oh! We didn't need the wet tanned hide. We could just use normal leather. It just didn't say we could use normal leather. Fine. Gonna be like that game. Do I have a spare axle? That is a good question. Do I have a spare axle, guys? Yeah, I saw you the first time you said that, Ender. If you're depressed, dude, then seek help about it. Don't be doing the woe is me shit, please. Fuck it. I'm gonna have to remove one of my current things to get this working. I think I'll remove my turntable because I don't think I need that right at this moment. Let's disconnect the turntable. Oh my god, I used the wrong tool and it destroyed it. Wow. I used the wrong tool and it destroyed it. And I didn't even need to use the wrong tool because I have spare ones. I'm just derping left, right and centre today. I am just derping left, right and centre. That'll do. So. And then we need to break this, because we need to put a lever down on here. Yep, there we go. So that's fine. And game lag. See, this is something that happened in Lost Souls. They modded it, or they updated it. Insert derp face droid. Yeah, definitely insert the derp face droid there. So I need another cauldron, which means we need some copper ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Cauldron. This kind of cauldron. No, this is the kind of cauldron we make with an unfired clay bowl. Ahaha. So that's even easier. In another mod pack, you need to make that cauldron using copper. But of course, we need this one very early on. So there we go. Cook that up. Lag isn't too bad on stream. No, it's the game itself that's lagging. That's the problem I'm having. It's the game itself that's lagging. Okie dokie, Ender. Thank you very much for popping in. So that's a block's worth of buckets, which is what I wanted to make. Let's do this. All the way down our staircase back to the lava. And the reason I've got the seared gauge is the seared gauge is 4 buckets worth of lava, and I've got 3 buckets, so you can carry lots and lots and lots and lots of lava. Getting into the Iron Age is actually really good because the last time I played this I went straight to the Between Lands, and the Between Lands are a nightmare. So having access to lava, having access to iron in the Between Lands is going to be very nice. Oop. So. I made a block it. Exactly. Let's take another bucket of lava with us. The bucket gives the Ah! One moment. I'm just gonna put a safety rail just there. That's better. I didn't nearly fall down the stairs straight onto the floor of obsidian and kill myself. It's fine. Droid. Where? Yep. And there's enough space for another bucket of lava. Excellent. Do not laugh at me, woman! The number of times in Minecraft I've just thrown myself into lava. For basically no reason. You can rail if you wanna, you can't leave your lava behind. 'Cause your lava melts iron, and if it melts iron, then it's no friend of mine. So, let's get out one of our hammers. Hammer, 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 hammer. This particular hammer. And let's make ourselves some ingots. Oh my god, we have iron ingots. And we're even going to make ourselves some iron plates. Would you believe we are going to make ourselves some iron plates? Check those sexy iron plates. Hey, true YouTube, welcome to the stream. I am an extremely small streamer and probably not worth being on a server because I probably won't bring anything of massive value to that server. Actually, there is something I want. I want my... Where's my upgrade? I have a backpack upgrade hidden somewhere in one of these. I have a stone upgrade, so to upgrade the stone upgrade, I need 3 iron ingots and a leather. I need a 1, 2, 3 and a leather. And we can make our backpack even bigger. 1, 2, 3 and leather. Now, I kind of hope I'm not about to lose everything in my backpack. Nope, I still got everything in my backpack, so that's an extra row in the backpack. Excellent. So this is getting closer and closer to being like a full-on mining backpack now, which is wonderful. You have this, and I need a block of charcoal and a lighting stick. Low-grade charcoal and a couple of sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll make a couple of fire sticks. You will use the fire sticks to light up the charcoal, and we'll be able to set ourselves up a stoked cauldron, which will mean we won't have to go through the process of smelting lava to... or smelting sand in the smeltery. So now, when we do this... No? Wait, what? Wait. Wait. That's supposed to... I need more sticks, damn it. Is Droid smart or is he Zuck because he almost fell down the stairs? I'm not sure what this whole Zuck thing is. Is there an Enderman near you? Because I hear one. There is almost certainly an Enderman near me somewhere. Just not 100% sure where. Right, let's try this again. Wait, what? How do we stoke cauldrons then? Oh my god, can I not stoke cauldrons yet? Stoked cauldron. So we need a stoked flame. Can I not make a stoked flame yet? Or is it that low-grade charcoal can't sustain a stoked flame? How do I get what? Low-grade charcoal, darkland. So let's try. In here we've got a block of coal. Let's see if a block of coal will sustain a flame through being stoked. This is the first time I've seen this. Nope. It blows it out. So that's a problem. Because I don't know what we're really going to do about the fact that we can't stoke a crucible. I suppose we're going to have to smelt for glass. Frustrating, but not the end of the world. But now that we have iron, we can make ourselves iron armor, which is going to be much, much better. And we're going to be able to make ourselves some iron toolkits and things. So yeah, let's take off our bronze armor, pop it away in our tools and miscellaneous bits and bobs chest. Pour out a couple more blocks of iron and we'll make ourselves some armor. You need 24 for a full set. If you look up iron armor. Iron armor is crafted from iron plating. Excellent, nice and easy. Hey, Keplin. How goes your Minecraft, sweetie? How goes the collection of villagers? My partner is currently engaging in villager slavery on Minecraft. Making all the slaves. What's this? What's this? What's this? Right, so we need 24 plates to make ourselves the armor. It would be nice if we could repair the armor we've got, but I don't think we can. Not without an anvil. It doesn't require a Kabachi in everything because I've made non-Kabachi stoked cauldrons in... No, come on. Thank you. I've made non-Kabachi stoked cauldrons in other things, but it may be that instead of that was an edit for the mod pack itself. So 15. We need to make ourselves another hammer, and then we can look into making a Kabachi. If a Kabachi is the same as it was before, it should be reasonably easy. It's made out of clay and flint and things. Let's have a look at a Kabachi while we're in here. Kiba. How's it spelled? I don't have access to Kabachis yet. Okay. Check Bachi. Yeah, I don't have access to Kabachis yet. Fine. This game is so evil. I love Sevtech. It's one of these wonderful things. I've actually found that quite a few mod packs at the moment are using this kind of staged approach to giving you access to resources, which is really nice because it used to be with Minecraft that you got everything from the very beginning. And it kind of drained a lot of the challenge out of Minecraft. Kibachi is a kind of like a kiln, really. It's basically a kiln. Hey, Pi, welcome to the stream. And there we go. That's our full set of armor. And now if we have a look at pick. Now, I can't yet apply, so yes, we do need plates for that. So I've got enough plates, so I can make myself an iron pick. But I do want to try, if we grab a couple of gold, I do want to try making a sharpening kit and seeing if I can apply a sharpening kit. Now, the last time I played this game and tried applying a sharpening kit, it said you don't have the technology to apply a sharpening kit yet. But I don't think I was in this particular era. I see some mods. Yeah, this is Sevtech Pi. Sevtech is one hell of a mod pack. Gonna have to empty this guy out. Kibachi isn't Japanese. Kibachi is Mexican. I just say it in a very Japanese way. Haven't been here for a long time. Well, welcome back, Keplin. Oh, apparently it is from Japan. I thought it was Mexican. No, I hold my hands up and say I'm actually incorrect there. And you are correct, Jazz. No offense taken. There's one iron ingot in there. I'll waste that iron ingot because, you know, I don't care. I hold my hands up. I was incorrect. I thought it was Mexican. I thought hibachi came from the same origin as a lot of the kind of Mexican declaration style words. But obviously not. So let's put down a sharpening kit. And then let's throw in 2 iron. See what we've got there. We've got 5 sets of 9 left on that stack. After that. Which means we can pop those in there. The sharpening kit might not work. If it doesn't work, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. I'm not hugely fussed. Hibachi, yes. Was the chat broken for a second? Ah, well, that's annoying. And there we go. There's our 2 ingots worth to make a sharpening kit. Now, let's see if we can apply the sharpening kit to our axe. Nope. Upgrade your tools material level to mining level to diamond. Oh, combine with flint. Ah, we need flint. Flint. I forgot about flint. I remembered last time, but not this time. We need the flint. Flintaru. You may not apply any tool modifiers at this time. Further progression is needed. Fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine, game. That's fine. I don't care. That's fine. Can you tell I care and that it's not fine? I could make myself an iron tinker's tool, but all I need the iron tinker's tool for is rock crystal, and wasting that much, because from that point onwards I have to repair the tool using iron. I'd much rather just have an iron tool on me. So that I can keep repairing my standard tools with flint. Let's grab a couple of logs from in here and pop them in there. I've got everything else I need. So, rock crystal, rock crystal. We've got some rock crystal down here next to a Shoggoth layer, and we've also got some rock crystal over in this direction. I think we'll head for that one. Itsume no Hitoribochi. Why did you break the everything, Zana? Don't break the everything. Keep the things intact. Death to the cows. Oh, in the mod pack, Modern Skyblock 3 that I'm currently playing, I'm playing a save, and I got an item that gives me luck 700. And luck 700 basically means that when I kill something, it drops a stack of stuff instead of a single one. Because I can. Don't mean to. Things just tend to happen. Aww, poor Zana. She breaks things by accident. I'm going to this rock crystal because I've already found this one and dug it up, so I know exactly where it is. Or sort of exactly where it is. Anata wa tada jodan o iu koto ga dekimasu watashi wa soteki desu. Something head height. Watada. Oh, I can't remember what watada is. Jodan is the height of the head, or the upper height. Oikoto ga dekimasen. Dekimasen is a declaration. I don't know Japanese that well. I know a little bit of Japanese. Primarily what she breaks on purpose is droid. Normally it's droid that she's breaking on purpose. But then she finished breaking me a long time ago, so. Jodan is not win. Jodan is head height. Jodan is head height. Like Jodan. Because there's Jodan, Chudan, and Gidan. So it's somewhere around here where I've dug my hole. Here's where I've dug my hole. You were broken when I got you. That is a fair point. I can't really argue with that. Considering this only costs a couple of gold ingots, I think it's well worth it. I love my little throwing torches. Here, yes. You sound like you're trying to speak an alien language. I know a decent amount of, like, I don't know a decent amount of Japanese. I know a little Japanese. Google Translate is not the best. No, that's a fair point. Google Translate is not the best. I don't know how Google Translate got win, though. I think he was shizzing at me and you insulting each other, sweetie. Yes, I have. And actually, you can throw torches quite far. I haven't done it with the torch launch. Oh, wow. Okay. I did not know it was doing that. I've got space for another 1, 2, 3, 4 torches. 4 crystals. And I'm full on crystal. Okay. Oh, they have like different sizes and purities and shit. Okay. A Neuromantic Prime, a Prism Lens, a Ritual Pedestal, a Light Well. We can also make it into Liquid Starlight, and we can use it to make a Constellation Paper. Okay. Why am I wasting my iron pickaxe doing that? No. Bad droid. Oh no, Asian letters hides. Oh, racist. Hey, Doggy Man, I'm pretty good, dude. How are you? For some reason, it seems that the memory leak may have solved itself now. Thankfully. With the hand-thrown torches rather than the machine-thrown torches, you can send torches a long old way. Basically, as long as you can see a block to attach them to. Oop. Nope. Jump up the stairs. There we go. And I think the exit is this way. Yes. I might actually start using auto jump on blocks when going up staircases like this, because it actually just makes it that much easier. I can use Polish letters in defense. I don't think you have to defend yourself from the Japanese letters. I'm pretty sure the Japanese letters are reasonably polite. After all, politeness is part of their culture. Racial stereotyping with droid. Need it, don't 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 need it. I'm going to have to make myself another chest just for the blinking Rock crystals. I did not realize they did not stack. They do have sharp edges, though. That is true. The letters do indeed have sharp edges. My kanji is not good enough for me to pronounce any of that jazz do. I can recognize the hiragana and the katakana. For instance, there's shintari, shintarimo da at the end. But yeah, I can recognize the. I kind of glitched into the block there. I can recognize the hiragana and katakana. I just can't read the kanji. And I also have no idea what the hiragana and katakana mean off the top of my head. Sand, however, is something we do need because we're running low on sand. You managed to cut your finger on a pill packet today. Sweetie, how did you cut your finger on a pill packet? See, my favorite Japanese expression is Chirimo Tsumo Reba Yamato Naru. Chirimo Tsumo Reba Yamato Naru means small piles of sand or small grains of sand piled into a hill will eventually become a mountain. And it sounds like a kind of slightly sarcastic thing, like or slightly negative thing, like small problems will end up being big ones. But actually, it's a positive thing in Japan, and it basically means that if you put in a little bit of effort over and over again, eventually all of your effort will pay off, and you will have a great thing. Ooh, cuts on the nail bed are never fun. I thought I was going to get like a stack of rock crystal, but no, I've got an inventory full of them. So, yeah, I don't really know. I don't know anything about astral sorcery other than like you normally do it at a temple. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, you know, balance out the universe. No, don't lag. Thank you. Bad game. Bad game. Do not lag me. I just jump shot that cow. Bunny hop to victory. In Minecraft Bad Wolf, you actually get critical hit bonus damage if you jump and hit something at the same time. You have to hit something on the downward fall, though. So you'll see the little sparkles I get. That's because I got a crit hit. And with this sword, you can fire yourself when you bunny hop, so you can travel faster. Did you find the cup holder for the PC? Exactly. Bad Wolf never looks for the cup holder. This is why Bad Wolf has such problems sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we can make a chest for all of my rock crystal. Ta-da! Rock crystal chest. And I'm making gold chests because I have a lot of gold. And they're huge. Rock crystals. Wonderful. And sand goes in the block chest. Flint goes in that chest. And meat goes in the cooking chest. So I wonder if it sorts them by... No, it doesn't sort them by power, purity, and cutting. So let's get a reasonably cheap looking one. And can we place it down? Can we... No, we can't just pop it on the floor. Okay. That's fine. That was a good thing to learn. Droid's base is so big. My base isn't that big. I have my farm, and I have my base area, and I have my animal area, and I have my Better with Mods area. Ow. Yeah, the sword definitely hurts. The sword definitely hurts. Says I need to update cupholder.exe. So, quest-wise, we can make a watering can, which is, if you've been tired of waiting for crops to grow, craft a watering can. Potato, potato. The other thing we need to do is make paper, and we also need to make a constellation paper. So let's have a look what we need for a constellation paper. Constellation paper is 2 crystals, 4 aquamarine, 2 gold, and a parchment. Parchment is made from washi, and washi is made from mulberry, and mulberry is made from soaked mulberry bark. Okay, so do we have mulberry bark to make that? We have a lot of mulberry bark. Excellent. Hey, Danius, welcome to the stream. Is that a wigwam? That's a teepee. This is my bed. If I want to sleep through the night, I can just go down and sleep in the teepee. Oh, la, la, I also have totems all around my base. Pi. This one's an ocelot totem that stops creepers exploding. This one is an enderman totem and a rabbit totem, so I have night vision and jump boost. And if I go near this totem, which is my blaze, enderman, horse, ocelot, rabbit, this is night vision, jump boost, speed, and fire resistance. So I have quite a significant amount of oomph in that aspect in my base. I need some more of these. Is that even Minecraft? Because it's got so many mods. It is still Minecraft, but it is heavily modded Minecraft. I will acknowledge it is heavily modded Minecraft. I like me some mods. Nope. Bad game. I thought TP was for your ass, not to sleep in. Oh, bad wolf. What am I going to do with you? He's a bad man. Modcraft. There is a lot of mods in this, but I enjoy mods. I like modded Minecraft a lot. Bye! To the person who is saying goodbye. Thank you very much for popping to the stream. It was much appreciated. In this particular mod pack, you don't even have access to things like a normal bed or chests until you get into age 3 or something, or until you get into age 1. You don't have access to basic crafting tools and things, so there's a lot of modded work in this mod pack. Can you turn off the Minecraft music? I can turn it down, but music and settings. Love me, pet me, feed me, steak. Steak. Steak for the bad wolf. Is there a wolf? Is there a wolf around here that we can feed steak to in honor of bad wolf? I can't see any wolves. Wolves do spawn in this. In fact, I have wolf hide armor over here. I have a wolf hide chest, a wolf hide hood, and wolf hide boots, which was some armor I made a while ago. No, not that one. So this will get us some mulberry sheets, which we can then press into parchment in the presser. Off you go, horse. Apparently someone said if I make this whole area into path, like this, that the horse will actually move faster, and it will actually speed up the pressing process. Do you know what? I don't know if that's true, but screw it. I'm going to do it anyway. There you go. There's our washi. Hey, Turtex, welcome to the stream. The slave horse. Yes, it is the slave horse. We need aquamarines. Now, what do we need? We need parchment, which is aquamarine surrounded by 4 washi. God damn it. That's okay. We can make 4 washi now. So, yeah. The leash broke. I think that's the first time I've seen the leash break in a long time. Get on. Get on there. Thank you. You deserve a follow from me. Thank you very much, Dianus. Dianus. It got cold again. It is quite cold at the moment. Why am I not using my automated system that will just do the pressing for me? Because I am a twit. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Hello, Dineus. Welcome to the stream and the SSD. Please try to remember as much as you can while you're here. So I think I might have a little bit of iron left to smelt. That's fine. Because the lava is lasting... I'm an absolute idiot. The lava is lasting a reasonable amount of time. England is my city. Exactly. What people don't understand about us British people is that England is our city. So we can make ourselves some parchment, which is good. Yours is Serbia. Ooh. Serbia. So there's our parchment. We need 4 aquamarine, 2 gold, 2 rock crystals. So that's a quite weak rock crystal, and that's a quite weak rock crystal. So we'll use 2 weak rock crystals, because I don't think it matters what power our rock crystals are. And again, like, when we do this, there is a chance that it will just summon a demon from hell. So, yeah. It's going to be fun. Bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. And then we need our book. Necronomicon. Do you mind? Nom nom steak. Hey, Arter, welcome to the stream. How you doing? So, do we have enough power? We have 3,000. This takes 500. So we have enough power. Run away. Hey, so we're down to 2,500, so I'm just going to pop that in there to recharge. Thorncraft. No, not Thorncraft. Astral Sorcery. And Abyssal Craft. Do you know the way? I know the way to make this constellation paper. There we go. Decidia. So if I have a look in my Astral Sorcery Tome, I should now have access to Decidia. Constellations. Decidia. So I now have to basically research Decidia. Which is fine. I don't mind doing a bit of research. Gonna need more aquamarine soon, though. Definitely gonna need more aquamarine soon. Only me and my brothers know the way. He set you on fire. How rude. He didn't set me on fire, and he's an abyssal god. So we can kind of expect him to set me on fire at times. You have to forgive the abyssal gods for their fiery ways. Is mayonnaise an instrument? That depends. Do you know how to play it well? Being a god doesn't excuse bad manners. See, I disagree. Endermen have begun spawning in the world. Slay them to obtain their ender dust. And then we need top 10 weirdest gadgets. If you would like a chunk loader, craft a weirding gadget and place it down to load a 3x3 area. The luminous crafting table requires the starlight meter to be filled before crafting. Okay. Craft and use the Fossick Resonator to locate an area in the world that is rich in starlight to craft. You'll have a difficult time finding it during the daytime. It's best to wait until night. So I need a Fossick Resonator. Okay. So we've got this one, which is liquid starlight, 2 marble, an aquamarine, and a bronze rod. That one, which is liquid starlight, an aquamarine, 2 marble, and a bronze rod. And that one, which is liquid starlight, 2 aquamarine, a fossil. Okay. So how do I get liquid starlight? One second, I'm failing at spelling liquid. There we go. So, liquid starlight. So we need a light well, which means we need a luminous crafting table. Okay, so I'm going to have to put down my luminous crafting table, which kind of doesn't make any sense, because when I... Who touches spaghetti? Don't touch the spaghetti. Apparently his name is Caster, is a cosmic name, and the guy in Tron Legacy is called Caster. Huh. Because once I put it down, if I try and pick up the light well, then it breaks. So I'm going to have to put it down because I kind of need to. But I need 2 aquamarine. And I need 5 marble, some of which is chiseled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I need to get my chisel out. I did make a chisel, didn't I? Did I not make a chisel? Or was it that I couldn't make a chisel in this time period? I think it's possibly I couldn't make a chisel in this time period. Hey, hard to pronounce. Welcome to the stream. Just check to see if I haven't put a chisel away in here. I cannot see a chisel. So let's make ourselves some chisel bits. Unfamiliar item, you do not know how to craft this. There's a problem then, because I kind of need a chisel to make a light well to make liquid starlight. Oh, there's actually just a crafting recipe for it in the luminous crafting bench. So I just need to put... Okay, I get you. There's crafting recipes, I don't need a chisel. Luminous crafting bench. Let's put you down here. And see how much starlight you get. So I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then how do I use you? Complete the ritual to transform a crafting table into a luminous crafting table. Astral sorcery, how do I use a luminous crafting table? Discovery. Using a regular crafting table to interact with the starlight emitted by a shrine crystal, henceforth labelled as a collector crystal, seems to rather ineffective. The table is only able to receive a small amount of starlight from the crystal, not only the table approximately very close to proximity crystal. So both issues are able to absorb and utilise large amount of light, so it doesn't require you connecting to the crystal. It's not without its drawbacks. First, you need to place it somewhere above ground with an obstructed view of the sky, placing the table higher up. In order to craft the luminous craft table, the table must be right-clicked with a resonating wand after the item used in the recipe are placed on it. Okay, so I need a resonating wand. Do I have a resonating wand? I don't think I have a resonating wand. How does one make a resonating wand? Hey! Hard to pronounce. Rip America. Dude, don't do 9/11 jokes in my chat. I'll say that right now. Do not make any jokes at any point regarding the death of hundreds of people. It's not funny. That's not acceptable in any way, shape or form. I do not accept 9/11 jokes or terrorist attack jokes or Holocaust jokes or anything like that. Doesn't matter how long ago it was. Doesn't matter who they were. Mass murder, mass death jokes are not funny. Resonating wand. I need an ender pearl, 2 aquamarine, and 2 marble. I'm going to need more aquamarine. And I'm also going to need an ender pearl. The question is, where am I going to find an ender pearl? I need to go and find an enderman. Makes sense. Question is, what's the best place to find an enderman? Do we think? You don't have to leave, dude, but don't make jokes about the death of lots and lots of people. The end. The end is a good place to find enderman. Unfortunately, I don't have access to the end at this particular point in this game. To the hunting dimension. Ow. That's a creeper. That's a skeleton. There's a spider chasing me. Try not to walk on the spikes, love. I know, I know. Ooh, there's a lot of monsters here. Ah, there's so many of them. Christ. All I want is a single enderman. Ah! All I want is an ender pearl. Skeletons kill you with music. They were basically added because at the beginning of this game you don't have ranged weapons. So they kind of added the whole skeletons with trumpets thing as stage 1 bosses. Coward strats! God, look at all the skeletons. Holy crap. I can't see any endermen in this dimension. However, this is probably quite an easy way to farm rotten flesh. And carrot sprout. Ooh, enderman. I see enderman. You are an endermite. You are probably going to kill me. God damn it, he teleports around so fast! Yes, karate zombies. Karate zombies are part of a mod pack that introduces a whole bunch of alternate zombies. And karate zombies come in different kind of ranks, kind of like the same way karateka do. And some of the karate zombies come with like... Hey guys. Come with... creeper. Thankfully I have ocelot totems, so you can't explode. Hey creeper, guess what? You can't explode because you've been oceloted. Screw you. No explosions for you. And he didn't even drop ender dust. He didn't even drop an ender dust. God damn it. Learn karate. I did learn karate. I got to second dan black belt before I sort of gave it up because of time considerations, money considerations. Karate's expensive. Come to my ocelot totem where you can't explode. Hey, hey, hey! You're in the range of an ocelot totem. You can't explode. Still looking for an enderman that's going to drop an ender pearl. Or an ender dust. Or both. Ender pearl, ender dust, or both. I mean, this is the hunting dimension, so, you know, mobs spawn quite a lot. A lot of mob spawns. But still mildly frustrating that there are so many mobs spawning and so few endermen. There's a witch over there. Something I do not want to get in a fight with. There's an endermite. I'm going to hit him and then I'm going to run away. Dang it! I was hoping to get away to my thing. At least there's no John Cena creepers. Hey, Filthy Chara. Welcome to the stream. Alley-up. How you doing, Chara? Yes, John... That was weird. John Cena creepers are very frustrating. Do you mind? Game kind of had a minor freak there. So... hopefully I lured the Ender Mini closer to my base. There's the Ender Mini. Okay. Right, let's get these things on the spikes so that they will die. Never hit an Ender Mini. That is a fair point. Oi, oi. Where are you going? Dang it. He teleported. Damn it! I am going to get an Ender Pearl. I'm going to get an Ender Pearl. I don't care if I die 100 times. I'm going to get an Ender Pearl. Coordinates in the F3 screen are not available. Unlock and use info accessories. And he still didn't drop one. God damn it. So the question becomes, where am I going to get an Enderman? Because there must be a better way of getting an Enderman than just walking around the world, waiting for one to spawn. Mystery meat from all my deaths. Yay, mystery meat. That, get rid of that. Put the helmet away in there to act as a repair tool later on. Meat goes in the cooker. Carrots go down there. And flowers go in my flower chest. I can't get to the end, Doggy Man Master. I barely have the ability to use iron, let alone get to the end. Let's see. Ender pearls. Ender pearls come from smelting ender dust. Ender dust comes from crushing endurium or crushing ender pearls. Not sure why throwable torches are endermans, but... That's got ender in it, but... ender spectacles. Requires ocular, which requires ender pearls. Yeah, so we just need ender pearls. Take some dirt with us and go back to the dimension where there are endermen on occasion. and just see if we can find some Endermen. I heard a hiss. I also hear an Enderman noise. I don't even know if Ender Minis actually drop Ender Dust or Ender Pearls. Oh, hello. And I forgot to bring food. And you have a shield. You are a frozen skeleton. Okay. He appears to be made of ice. Yeah, the mod that edits the spiders is a rather evil mod. And there's a zombie on a horse over there. Yeah, I definitely need more food. You can't get ender pearls in the Betweenlands. I know that for sure. I know you can't get ender pearls from the Betweenlands because I spent absolutely ages in the Betweenlands dying repeatedly. So, yeah. The Enderman or the zombie on a horse is probably problematic because horses have quite a lot of HP. They are quite tanky. Screw you, bitch. Lure the horse into the spikes. I just shot the horse from a distance because I'm evil. Is that Enderman over there? No, that's just floating globes. 1 second. Options, video settings. Let's up my render distance. See if I can spot Endermans. Endermans, Endermans. Hmm. So can we see Enderman sparkles? We are looking for purple sparkles. And yes, I'm cheating terribly. I know. Droid's building bridges. Droid is building basically his own trap because he's probably going to die up here. There's a wolf spider. Oh, hello. Are we going to have a sniper duel with each other? I have the advantage of the high ground, Skelly Bob. Thankfully, I have plenty of reloading ammunition. But yeah, I can't see any Enderman. I am not cheating. This is perfectly legitimate. You can't win, creeper. I have the high ground. Boom. Instant death. It's a good way to die is to taunt your opponent like that. Droid should know these things. Zombie. Creeper. Hello! I'm collecting a little collection of followers. Damn it! I got knocked off my bridge! Something spawned on my bridge! Oh no, that's my totem. I thought that was a skeleton on my bridge. No, run away! Hey, doggy man! My bow's broken and it's made of wood, so I can't repair it. I get ice from frozen skeletons. That's interesting. I need to make some wooden repair kits to repair my bow. I never thought about that. This is how Droid wins most things, by cheating. Cheating terribly. People don't seem to understand that Droid is a terrible, terrible cheat. A terrible, terrible, shameless cheat. That's a horse, not an Enderman. I can hear a spider around here somewhere, but yeah. Interesting. Ice from a frozen skeleton. I wish I could know what happened. Yes, yes, I know. That you can. I suppose it's expectable that the skeletons would drop ice, considering they are frozen skeletons. But still. Need an Enderman. Unfortunately, I just can't see an Enderman anywhere. These are really quite frustrating. So yeah, I think I will probably leave the Enderman hunting for between streams. And I will find an Enderman. Don't you have torches? Yes, I do, but torches only give this much light, whereas standing next to an Enderman totem does this. You see why standing next to an Enderman totem is far more effective than like throwing down torches. To be able to see this far with this much clarity, I'd need to throw down hundreds of torches. Okie dokie, Dirtex, thank you very much for popping in. But yeah, I'll probably hunt some Enderman off stream and figure out where is the best place to find Enderman. In the meantime, I think probably what I will do is I will probably go and see if I can collect the bits for a portal to the Betweenlands. Which shouldn't be too hard, now that I know about like the way the portal to the Betweenlands works and things. The Betweenlands is kind of like the Twilight Forest. It's an entirely new and separate area. So I know where there is the startings of a portal to the Betweenlands. So that's that is blocks, blocks, and blocks. That's an iron sword that I don't need. Not doing well finding Endermans, to be fair. Hey, Grumpy Pancake. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit more Sevtech. And we are kind of giving up on the Enderman hunting for now and going off to find a portal or find a place where I can gather the parts for a portal to the Betweenlands. And I think this area down here has a portal to the Betweenlands. So if I head in this direction. You changed your name, by the way. You still say Grumpy Pancake 3 to me. Suck my meme. Droid, just go to the end. I can't go to the end. There is no way for me to get to the end. This mod pack has, like, locks in place. I cannot get to the end. Full stop. I love how people who have no idea about the mod pack constantly suggest I go to the end. It's like, I would go to the end if I could. I am not so foolish as to think that going to the end is a bad idea. It's just not physically possible. Village. Village? Village. Grumpy Pancake. Droid, some advice. Never stab yourself to death. Yeah, that's good advice. That's good advice right there. I acknowledge that advice right there is reasonably sound. I hit a pig with a torch. No! Damn you and your blinking teleporty spells. Right. So there's part 1. Spawn another guy. Come on. Spawn another guy. Come on, spawn another guy. Fine. You... There we go. Creepy dude appears behind you. Yep, pretty much. So I need 4 pieces of the talisman. Damn it, I was hoping there'd be a vine there. And that's piece 2. So we're 2 pieces in. We need... Thank Dark Druid, the Rip of Droid. He's not going to rip me. I'm going to be fine. So that's 2 pieces of talisman done. I need a 3rd. And then a 4th. And then we shall be done. We just need to get... by the way, the Darklands, very, very dangerous place. Hey, Azzy. Ow. Onto the vines, or onto the tree, that'll do. And he didn't drop one. Dang it. Ask away, Pancake. What is the question? Is the question, why did I not bring enough food? Because that's kind of the question I'm asking myself. Coolant. Mixture of coolant and lubricating oil. Depending on how bad the injury is. I suppose lubricating oil is the first thing I bleed because, like, the joints are close to the surface, so the lubricating oil is reasonably easy to access. But if you wound me quite deep, then coolant. Ha! Oh, there's more than one of them now. That's bad. There's 3 of them. Time to go. Hey, 7th. See if I can split them up. No! Onto the vines. The problem is, if you get like many of them all at once, if you get like 3 or 4 of them fighting you simultaneously, then it gets really bad because they're perpetually just throwing you up into the sky. And yes, I'm eating raw meat. Aha! Aha! You thought you could sneak up behind me, Mr. Druid, but I knew you were there. We've still only got 2 pieces. Dang it. Now, there was a 3rd one around here somewhere. Collect the pork chops to eat. Come on. And again, multiples of them. Why do they never spawn one at a time? Want to hear a joke? What joke do you want to tell me? And again, didn't drop anything. God damn you. Second one had spawned. Don't know where he is. What do you call a blind dinosaur? Do you think he saw us? What do you call a deer that's lost both its eyes? I don't know. I suppose you could say I have no idea. No idea. You get it? Because it's a deer that's blind. No idea. Ow. Okay, so that's the 3rd piece. I'm collecting the pieces of a portal to the Between Lands, which is quite an interesting place in this mod pack. It's kind of like the Twilight Forest in that it's kind of like an entirely new world, a separate world to the normal world of Minecraft, based on very different rules. In the Between Lands, you actually get a different another bar on top of your hunger bar, which is your infection bar, or your kind of toxicity bar. And the more you go under the water in the swamp and things like that, the more toxic infection you get. And the toxic infection can quite happily kill you. Oh, wait. Did I get it? I got it! I got all 4 pieces. See the 4 pieces come together. And there it is. Yoink! Run away! Coward struts! You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuner. Boom! Boom! Hey, Hayden! Are you late? We've been playing for a little while, but you're not late. What about the bottle of glue? I knew you'd get stuck on that. Oh dear. Okay, so this mod, the Between Lands mod, is a very, very interesting mod and a lot of fun, but it's extremely, extremely challenging. The first time I went into the Between Lands when I was playing on a server, I died like 20 times. The reason being, your bed does not work in the Between Lands. If you die in the Between Lands, then you spawn at the spawn home in the Between Lands, which can be 4, 5, 6,000, 2,000 blocks away from your portal, and you spawn with no equipment, and because of the way this mod pack is built, no way to make equipment. So you basically spawn, and you're screwed. Because you have no tools, no way to make tools. You can't gather flint because there's no gravel, so you can't make flint tools. So yeah, you are properly boned. And you can't get wood to make a crafting bench, so you can't make normal tools. Because you need to be able to chop wood into planks to make planks. So yeah, it's an evil, evil mod. But very fun. So let's see, what have we got? We've got some cooked wolf. We've got a lot of steak and plenty of cooked fish. Let's take some cooked fish with us, and let's take half the cooked steak just as a backup. I'm overeating on the protein, but that's fine. And the other thing we need is a sapling. So, let's grab a sapalingu. Sapalingu, sapalingu, sapalingu. We've got plenty of oak sapalingus. What, Grumpy? Unfortunately, Zana, where you create the portal is not where the world spawn for that world is. The portal, just like with the Nether, the portal is where you put down the portal. So the portal will appear at the equivalent of these coordinates in that world, but that doesn't necessarily equate to where the world spawn is. Say hello to the portal tree. It's just the way the mod works. They didn't do it intentionally to mess with you. In fact, if anything, the guy said that he's kind of thinking of adding tools that you can make more easily. We're not going to the end, we're going to the Between Lands. I want to play this mod pack, but I can't because I get some kind of OpenGL error Windows 10 problem, I guess. This mod pack looks amazing. You need to change your version of Java. So, welcome to the Between Lands, where there are anglerfish in the water. And there's an anglerfish going to attack me at some point because I can see one over there. Let's just see if I can attract an anglerfish. You see the brown globs next to my food? So there's a lurker over there. Your spawn is always the same. It's the world spawn. And you can actually set yourself a new... Ow! That's an anglerfish. There we go. Now, admittedly, last time I came in here, I had leather armor rather than iron armor, but still. So there we have an anglerfish. You also get all sorts of horrible beasties. But now that I've done that, I have Age 1, 2, and 3, but I also have all of the Between Land quests. So these are all the quests for me being in the Between Lands. There are a lot of quests for being in the Between Lands. One of which... Oh, that's interesting. See, if I put down a torch, it fizzles out. But if I fire a torch, it doesn't. That's very interesting. That would involve getting to the world spawn and then leaving a chest there. Like, I could go to the world spawn and leave a chest there, but that involves getting to the world spawn. So it's kind of disappointing that I've spawned in the middle of a swamp, because that means I have to swim everywhere, and the longer you spend in the water, the more poisoned you become. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by setting my spawn. I'm going to start by setting my spawn by basically digging down through the portal tree. Because the funny thing is, like, you can do whatever you want to the portal. As long as one of these 4 bits stays green, it works. So in my other save, I've actually turned the portal tree into my base. By building a room out on two sides of it and just erasing the... It's so nice that those torches work. So there is a tip for you guys if you play this mod pack. Those torches aren't meant to work. You're meant to have to make torches out of sulfur. But yeah, apparently those torches work. So what we're looking for is we're looking for sulfur, and we're looking for symbicore, which is a kind of ore. So we're looking for a blue ore, and we're looking for yellow sulfur. Not the tree. I said to someone who was making a Japanese build, this stuff looks really good as tatami mat. I didn't kill the tree. First off, the tree isn't a tree, it's a portal. And secondly, I didn't kill it. It's fine. It's still working. So we are looking for a cave or a cavern, and we are looking for sulfur and symbiote. Advanced darkness. Into the caverns. There we go. We're in a cavern now. So hopefully it will open out momentarily. Yeah, you can build a bridge over the swamp. In fact, on one of the servers I was playing on, which was the first place I played on, I actually ended up digging up dirt with my hand after I died and ended up at world spawn and building a bridge. The problem is, in this world, there are flying monsters that attack you while you're on your bridge. And kind of knock you off your bridge, which is not good for you. I heard a monster, which means that there might be a cavern nearby. Yes, we have cavern. We also have swamp hags, which are quite tough. Ah, there we go. We've got sulfur and symbicate ore. Because we can't use normal beds in this world, we have to use a between-lands bed. So thankfully, because I know what I'm doing, I'm going to go straight away and grab symbicate ore and sulfur. Gotcha. Because a normal bed made with fleece ain't going to do anything in this world. And I don't want to end up at world spawn having to run back. Because I tell you what, the first time I was in the Betweenlands and I ended up at world spawn and had to run all the way back, I was very, very close to just quitting the server. Because it was like 2,000 plus blocks. Here's one of the flying monsters now. And there is an achievement for eating a wing, so we're going to eat a wing. There we go, hardcore munchies. That's disgusting, but still. And up we go. So we've got symbiote, or symbicote, and we've got cragstone, and we've got... Well, we've got everything we need now. So we're going to start by making a chopping log. And we're going to make ourselves a workbench out of wood. Then we're going to make ourselves a furnace, followed by a double furnace, because why not? And then we're going to throw some sulfur and some ore in. So yeah, you can make double furnaces, which are literally just doubled up furnaces. One. And while that's smelting up, I'll just make myself a little bit more wood. It's not that bad, Grumpy Pancake. Actually, like, this mod pack does have like a lot of guidance in it. We're going to make ourselves some shears, and then we're going to go looking for moss. What we need is we need moss. So the question is, where can we find some moss? Aha! Some moss right outside the door. That's very convenient. And then we're going to go 3 wood, 3 moss, 1 moss bed. And bloop, sleep. Your spawn has been set. There we go. We are now safe to explore off in the lands. Now, in this world, there is an awful lot of plants you'll see knocking around. Tail cats, things like blue cat mushrooms. You can actually use those to make a kind of potion. So you can actually do a kind of mixed potionography in this, which is very complicated and takes a long time, and you have to discover the potion's effects. And to discover the potion's effects, you catch those geckos that you saw running about. That thing. You catch it in a net, put it in a cage, and feed it stuff. So you basically just feed geckos poisonous things. Hearthgrove wood. We'll have some of this. There's also a... do I have enough wood actually to do it? I don't. I need a little bit more wood. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and grab the appropriate kind of wood. Spending time in the water in this mod pack is a little bit dangerous because not only does it poison you, but it also attracts lurkers and anglerfish. So in this mod pack there is a boat, but the boat is very, very odd. I should probably also mark my portal on the map. The boat is very, very odd because the boat doesn't work the way Minecraft boats work. Minecraft boats, if you push a direction, then the boat goes in that direction. Whereas... portal home. Whereas in this world, in this variant of boats that you use in this world, because otherwise they die, you actually have to use both the left and right mouse buttons, left and right direction simultaneously. So A and D, and A controls your left. A controls your left oar, and D controls your right oar. So it's very much the way a boat works. It's very, very similar to the way a boat works in real life. So if you pull on just the one oar, you end up going... Oh, I need one more. Now, it's good that I found a sap tree as well. I've actually been quite lucky with this spawn, in that I found pretty much everything I needed quite early. Now, admittedly, I knew what I needed because I'd played this section of this world before. But, yeah, I was quite lucky that I found everything I needed that easily. But the balls of sap will protect me from the poison, because I'll be able to use the balls of sap. So, if we get in the boat, I can use this oar, and I can use this oar, but if I use both oars at once, which involves pressing 2 buttons, and I'm not stuck on something, then... So it's actually quite kind of weird to kind of do it, because it feels very odd. So I have to let go of that one to turn, and then push this one. Hey, Spilled Milk, welcome to the stream. How you doing, dude? So I have to let go of this one, and that'll turn us, but not quite enough. Only if I get properly stuck, Grumpy. Only if I get properly stuck. 9 times out of 10 I just learn things myself. But you have to remember that mod packs are made up of lots and lots of mods. And I've played, like, for instance, Primal Core. Primal Core is one of the main mods in this mod pack at the early game. And I've played Primal Core before. I played Primal Core on other mod packs. So I know Primal Core. I know not everything about Primal Core, but I know a bit about Primal Core, because I've played Primal Core on other mod packs. Look at all those anglerfish. Yeah, for some reason the water disappears when you're in a boat, which makes it really good for finding the underwater crystals that do pop up here and there. So there's an underwater crystal on the bottom right of the screen there. You need to do the between world quests for age 3. Not necessarily. The quests you need to do to get to age 3 are the ones that are in purple, and the ones that have these borders. So I need to do Filling the Gaps, Liquefy, and Starlight. To get Liquefy, I need Ender Pearls. But I haven't been able to find any Ender Pearls. So rather than waste your guys' time with searching for Ender Pearls, which I can do off stream, I'll get some Ender Pearls off stream, and next time I come back we'll be ready to do the Astral Sorcery to head towards age 3. The Between World quests, they are necessary for certain things. There's certain things you do need the Between Worlds quests for, but they're not necessary for completing age 2, I don't think. What I'm looking for at the moment is I'm looking for basically the equivalent of the towers and the ruins. So in Twilight Woods you used to get towers and ruins, and you used to get all sorts of different things that you could explore, like dungeons, and you get them in this as well. You get white castles, you get ruins, you get crag towers, and I'm looking for those because I'll be able to get loot from those, which will help me with these quests and also help me with... Come on, round we go. There we go. And also help me with other parts of this mod pack. So I'm looking for crag towers, or just basically doing an explore, seeing if I can find any of the dungeons in the local area. And thanks to the boat, like, travelling around is reasonably fast. I hear a peat mummy. So there is a thing called a dreaded peat mummy. There's peat mummies and then there's dreaded peat mummies. The dreaded peat mummies are very, very quick to kill you. If you get caught by a dreaded peat mummy, even in iron armor with this much health, it'll one-shot me. So, yeah, not going to do that. Whites, on the other hand, whites are very dangerous because they kind of chase you down. The swamp hags, and the lurkers aren't that bad. The lurkers are actually pretty decent. Used to be called Segson. I haven't watched a stream in ages. Forgot how much I love them. Oh, well, thank you very much, Segson. I'm glad you've been enjoying. Aha! Well, here is... It's not a ruin, but it's it's not a temple, but it's a idol. So that lurker is fighting that anglerfish. Let me out the water, let me out the water. No, let me out the water. Ha! So the idols have these eyes made out of octatine. And the idol's eyes made out of octatine are octatine blocks. And yeah. This stuff is the mid-level ingot. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little bit of an explore. See if we can find... well, basically you're going to take the crag rock, because crag rock is actually quite useful. There's several tools and things you can make out of crag rock later in the Betweenlands. What have we got? Oh, we've got rotten food. One of our food rotted. There is an achievement for eating rotten food. There we go. We got the achievement for eating rotten food. And that gave us one of the kind of toxin points. But we have sap, so that's fine. Hey, Lurker. I kind of need your skin, so I'm just going to murder you through a hole in the wall. Is that okay? Thanks. Can I have your skin now? Thanks for the skin. Now, sometimes there's stuff hidden inside these idols, which is another reason I'm just kind of dismantling the idol from the inside. Because I'm kind of hoping... No. Just mud down there. Mud and water. Ah, no! Chest! Haha! Sulfur, amulet socket, lurker skin, simmerite, donuts, marshmallows, and more lurker skin. So that's good. So we've got lurker skin, we've got an amulet socket, which is great, simmerite, some sulfur, some reed donuts, marshmallows. Lovely. Not bad at all. Although this is mud, so I can't actually jump while I'm standing on it because I get stuck in it. Where's my boat? Where's my boat? Where's my boat? Where's my boat? There's my boat. Ooh, there is a gem. Quite close to the surface and quite easy to get, so I think I'll grab that. Yoink. Excellent. That wasn't bad at all. And actually, there's a gem round here as well. Nuts. Droid donuts. Ooh, anglertooth. Can use that to make arrows. The way they kind of stop you from using nice weapons in this world, by the way, is stuff you bring from the overworld is limited. In that, like, you can bring a weapon from the overworld that does lots and lots of damage, but in this world it will only do a little bit of damage. So it's actually much worthwhile getting weapons and equipment from this world, because you'll just do a lot more damage with weapons and equipment from this world. Now, admittedly, the weapons and equipment from this world also get covered in the toxic sludge, and you have to periodically purify them in a purifier, but that's not too expensive. You just need a little bit of sulfur and you can purify them. And later on you get the ability to coat them against the toxin, so that so you don't have to perpetually be purifying them. No, don't run into that. The boat's really difficult to control. The boat's very awkward to control in this this kind of boat. But I don't think you can actually use normal boats in this. I think normal boats just refuse to get placed in swamp water, because this isn't water. This is swamp water. So this isn't like Minecraft water. This is swamp water, which is an entirely different kind of Minecraft fluid. So I'm pretty sure boats refuse to get placed in this in the same way a boat refuses to get placed in lava. Now I have iron, by the way. I should probably make myself a tool bench so that I can get the excavator and hammer and lumber axe. Luckily, the bow is still reasonably good. But yeah, all of your stuff does less damage than it would if it was made in this world. I mean, my flint stuff is pretty decent, and it does about the same amount of damage as the first tier stuff from this world. So like a weedwood sword. Huh, my boat's stuck. Pick the boat up. Move the boat over. And away we go! The other way you can travel is using your jump sword, by the way. So you can actually travel like this. To get sticks in this world, you have to break these little bushes, and they give you weedwood sticks, which are the kind of basic stick. And those things can actually be your pets, harlequin toads. You can actually tame one of these things, which is just weirdly cool. That you can have a giant ass toad as a pet. Leech! Run away from the leech! Leeches do a lot of damage. No, I'm stuck. I touched something that was poisonous. So yeah, this world is really dangerous. And I'm exploring... Ooh, there's a root biome over here. So you can see that there's these big old roots. This is one of the biomes, and it's just filled with these giant roots that spread across the biome. And these actually make very convenient bridges if you find one of these biomes. These biomes usually have the Cragrock Towers in them. So So I'm actually going to explore this biome, see if I can find a crag rock tower. The crag rock towers are very much like the battle towers from Hexacraft. There's gold in here. I don't think I'm going to be digging down to the bottom of the swamp to find the gold, but apparently there's gold in this. There's gold in them there swamps. But yeah, the battle towers that you used to dig through in Hexacraft that had the mechanic where they used to break when you got to the bottom of or top of them. You got to the top of them, defeated the boss, and then the tower would collapse. Yeah, that happens in this. The crag rock towers collapse. So I think if I head in that direction, I might find a crag rock tower. Now, one of the disadvantages with travelling like this, even though it's actually slightly faster and easier than travelling by boat, is that travelling like this, you're going to pick up a lot more poison. Now, that's not the end of the world. Hey, Oren, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Oren? It's not the end of the world because I have anti-poison globes on me, so I can eat myself some anti-poison or antitoxin. So the Tinker's sword is still probably the fastest way to progress, because it is faster than going round by boat. Especially if you're in an area where you're going to get stuck on things. Ooh, rubber trees. So one thing I do need to do is take out a couple of these logs. Because I need those to make witchwood paper. Or weedwood paper. The paper allows me to make the herbcraft, which is the potion book for this area. Now, I have some mossy crag rock. That's technically useless. So I will use that to go up. And I'm going to go and get myself a rubber tree sapling. Because I will need the rubber later on, and you get rubber in this very similar to the way you get rubber in real life, which is you attach a bucket to the sapling, or to the tree. The monster sounds in this are interesting. The white is really creepy. Have I got a rubber tree? I've got a rubber tree sapling. That's fine. I was kind of hoping that the pitcher plant in this would work like the pitcher plant in Zebracraft, which acts as an unlimited water source. Ah, I'm stuck on mud. If you get stuck on mud, you travel very, very slowly, which is a good way to get caught by mobs. So you have to be kind of careful when you're traveling to not get stuck on this stuff. Dang it. Almost. No, not the mud. Not the mud. Oh, tar monster. So I do have to kill a tar monster. I wonder if... Ow. I was about to say, I wonder if arrows are a good way to go, but then I got stuck on mud. What do you mean all this time your life was a lie? I'm confused. Ow. Get off the mud, and... So, that's a tar beast down. I don't know why... Oh yeah, you have to kill one of everything, don't you? If I go to the combat thing, it's... I haven't made the Between Land Sword yet. There is an achievement to kill a tar beast, a hag, a white, a dread peat monster, and several other things. All this time I thought I had an Intel Graphics 5000, but I just found out I have an Intel Graphics 2000. Wow, dude. How far have we travelled? We travelled quite a way. If I go north, then I can cut right. So, yeah, let's travel northward and... no, into the boat. Let's travel this away. And then we can cut right when we get further north. So in this biome, it's not bad travel, really. But once you get back onto a land biome, it's probably just better to travel by foot using a jump sword. Like, if you haven't got a jump sword, then yeah, traveling by boat is probably not a bad idea. But I have a jump sword. So unless I get stuck in the mud, I can move reasonably quickly. How did my 55th birthday go? Very, very well. I had plenty of fun on stream. We chatted, we played games. Me and John got to play together, which is a rarity, because me and John have different time schedules and things, so me and John very rarely get to play together. Those are nibble twig trees. Nibble twig trees you actually, like, eat. So a lot of the food in this is actually based on, like, tree mechanics. Wait, where'd my boat go? What? My boat vanished, and then it came back. And this is a bog biome. Bog biomes are a nightmare both to navigate, because you can't really navigate them in a boat for obvious reasons, but also a nightmare to navigate because they're covered in mud, and they're full of things like poison gas clouds. However, they do have ruins in them. And the ruins are actually quite good, because the ruins can have pots. Now this ruin doesn't have any pots, which is a disappointment, but some of the ruins can have pots. Oh, I didn't know you could zoom out. So I want to go... No, I want to go this way. This way? It's a giraffe. I don't think it's a giraffe. So I haven't found any crag towers, which is a little bit concerning because I kind of need crag towers. Ooh, what are you? You are just a tall mountain. Okay. The advantage is all of the things like crag towers are labelled in this mod pack. So if you come up, if you find a crag tower, it will tell you found a crag tower. As you go past it, it'll go, crag tower. It's a rock zebra. Rock zebra? Is that like rock lobster? Rock zebra. Don't go down the hole. Don't go down the hole. Lag. Don't take me down the hole, lag. And the problem is these guys don't get slowed down by mud. So these guys can run through mud normally, and I can't. SVT is all sorts of things. Depends on what you mean. SVT in what context? SVT the video game, SVT the kind of martial arts training, SVT the kind of training in general. Oh, that's a toad. Toad, you gave me a fright. But if you get too poisoned, you'll actually notice that your health bar starts to get smaller, which is a danger. Oh, do you mean DVT? DVT is deep vein thrombosis. SVT is supraventricular tachycardia, I believe. DVT is deep vein thrombosis and SVT is supraventricular tachycardia. Supraventricular tachycardia is when one ventricle is beating much faster than the rest of your heart. So it's called an arrhythmic tachycardia because your heart is producing an uneven rhythm. It is a variant of arrhythmic tachycardia. You can also have, heptoventricular tachycardia, HVT, which is when one ventricle is beating far slower than the rest of your heart. Droid said the words. It's less a disease than a condition. Supraventricular tachycardia. I mean, it is a condition, and it's not a. That's logs. That's why I can't make something out of it. Weedwood planks. I thought I could make a weedwood sword. I was just using the wrong thing. There you go. Weedwood dagger. That gets me that achievement, and this opens up these achievements. You can see slay a swamp hag, a white, a tar beast, a sludge, and a peat mummy. Well, I've gotten a hag and a tar beast. I just need a sludge, a white, and a peat mummy. Slay an enemy with a sword. Let's go a bloop. Start setting up some equipment for this world. Let's do pants, or do boots. Yep. We're starting to set up some world-specific equipment now, which is good. I did get some lurker skin and I did get some bark, so we can make our herb lore. Amet paper, and then herb lore. Herb lore the book. That's good. My food is rotting while I'm here, by the way. The longer you stay here, the more your food rots. Which is a problem, to say the least. But it's just something we have to do. Equip yourself with a Betweenlands shield. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. I don't have enough bones, I don't think, to make a Betweenlands shield. The shield is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bones and a reed rope, so I don't have enough bones to make a shield yet. Do I have a swamp hag around here somewhere that I can kill easily? Hey Daniel, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for popping in, dude. No, it doesn't look like there is a swamp hag nearby, although that would be quite a nice tree to build to, so I could build to that tree and set up a base kind of in the corridor and in that tree. That would be quite useful. So what other things do we need? We need to build a sickle, which we can't do yet. Find a giant weedwood tree, find a white fortress, open pots of trance, find a cragwood tower, obtain all the rings, complete a cragrock tower, crush up limestone, find the pitstone caves. Oh, these things are awesome. The spelunker's ropes. Rope. These things. The caving ropes. You make them out of reed rope and a single octatine ingot, and you can connect them to the wall, and they basically make a path back to your entrance, back to where you started. Ah, this is a white, and my bow is broken. Now the problem is whites have magic, and whites are not in any way ashamed about shooting you with their magical abilities. So I am not in any way ashamed about shooting a white with my magical abilities, called a bow. Ah, here comes the white. Take that, you son of a bitch. My brother's SVT got managed through a combination of diet and medication. So my brother had SVT, and his got managed through a combination of diet and medication. And the funny thing is, like, lots of people say ablations don't work. It's kind of like people saying that paracetamol doesn't work on headaches. Paracetamol doesn't work on some headaches. It's not that paracetamol doesn't work on any headache, it's paracetamol doesn't work on some headaches. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, that's enough. And then we go like this, and like this. And this gives us 8 charges. Now watch this. If I go into my cave and I go, okay, I'm going to go caving, right? So I enter a big cavern, and I get kind of like, I don't know where I'm going. So I enter a big cavern, and I need to be able to find my way back to this entrance. So I go bloop. And now... Hey. Too far away from the last anchor point. Okay. You see, I can make a little kind of rope that I attach to the walls. I'm very bad at using these, by the way, because it's been ages since I've used them. But, yeah. And then you walk back along the route, and as you walk back along the route and touch each of these points, you pick it back up again, automatically. Isn't that cool? You put them down and pick them up. Now, I'm not very good at using them, because I haven't used them much, but they're a great idea. They're kind of like the diving reel from Subnautica, which I thought was a great idea. It was just an idea I wasn't particularly good at using. So what have we got? Set moss on fire with an octatine ingot. That's easy enough. We should have some moss outside. Outside a different door, but we should have some moss outside somewhere. There we go. There's Pyromaniac. Set peat on fire. Peat is something you find in the bogs. Purify your tools. Okay, so we need to make a purifier. A purifier. We need weedwood planks and 3 octatine. Easy enough. 1, 2, 3. And we'll chop up these for the planks. And we'll make ourselves a purifier. This is how we use tools from this dimension. We also need to make ourselves a weedwood bucket, which means we need some reed rope and some more weedwood. Are you going to stream tomorrow? I am not 100% sure. So if we make ourselves a weedwood bucket, we can start purifying things. Because we need to gather swamp water to purify things. There's our bucket. By the way, monsters can't walk through these portals because they basically get sent to the real world if they try. So, not too bad. And we can purify an octatine sword using a little bit of sulfur, I suppose. There we go. When you say weedwood, I hear wee woo. Am I bad? Am I that bad at pronunciation? But you see, this has got 5.99 damage. When it comes to purification, it's going to have 6. That's just because it got a little bit damaged. And the purification process helps to cure that. A lot of the things we need come from a quite expensive process that requires life crystals. But it looks like we're doing pretty good. So let's head back into the real world and hope that it's not completely filled with hags and wights and all sorts of other things that have jumped through the portal in the meantime. But I think I will call the stream there. We have had a little explore. I will see about finding some Endermen at some point. I'll also see about setting this place up with doors so that things don't come through. But yes, thank you everyone for watching. I have been the Gaming Droid. This has been Sevtech, Age 2, getting into the Betweenlands and starting our Iron journey. And I will see you all in another stream. Bye everybody. Aha, that's why, because it has no lava. Bye everybody.